Topeka with KSHB 41 reporter Charlie Keegan interviewing CEO Clark Hunt.
Practice facility will be about $3.3 billion, with the state paying 60% of that and our family paying 40% of it. There's also an opportunity to build a mixed-use development around both the stadium and the practice facility, which is something that our family would take the lead on from an investment standpoint.
Nice. Why is it important to have that kind of mixed-use surrounding of stadium? Like, that's something that doesn't exist at Arrowhead right now.
Yeah, I think it's really best for the fan base if they can go to a sports facility that has surrounding development. That it's easy for them to go somewhere that has hotels, has bars and restaurants. That just makes the overall experience that much better. And then the training facility down in Olathe will have its own mixed-use development. We're going to partner with the city and the school district on having some of their facilities on the property. So I think it'll be great for the residents of Olathe as well as great for the Chiefs.
Nice. Every Chiefs fan I talk to says tailgating is like their #1 thing that they love about Arrowhead. Describe what tailgating will look like at this new stadium.
Sure. We did a survey, in fact, about a year ago, and not surprisingly, the two things that fans said to us if we build a new stadium is, first of all, it needs to be loud, and secondly, the tailgating experience has got to be awesome. And of course, we have that now at Arrowhead, and so that's going to be really a challenge for us as an organization to make sure that we deliver on a tailgating experience that's at least as good as we have now, if not better.
Right. You'll have to rely on the fans a little bit for that. What do you have to say to fans who are going to be a little mad, that you were leaving Arrowhead? There's a lot of emotional connection to that site.
Yeah, I completely sympathize with how they're feeling today. Arrowhead Stadium is a special place for my family. It's a special place for me. I have memories going back to being a little boy there with my dad, and those are going to be with me the rest of my life. This decision today, though, is really about the future and making sure that the Chiefs have a state-of-the-art home where our children, our grandchildren will be able to make their own special memories.
How much did you talk with your siblings about your father's legacy at Arrowhead in this decision-making process?
We actually talked quite a bit about my dad, and we tend to do that on a lot of big decisions, but this one was particularly important as a family for us to really think about what my dad might think of this. And he would be sad for the team to be leaving Arrowhead as well, but he would be really excited about what it means for the future. He was always very forward-thinking. Had a real eye on where sports facilities were going, and he would recognize that 30, 40, 50 years from now, being in a new dome stadium will be the best thing for the organization and our fan base.
Gotcha. Let me take you back to April 2024 when that vote failed. How do you look back on that now? Is that a blessing in disguise now to get you to this point, or maybe am I reaching a little bit there?
I wouldn't go that far. That was obviously very disappointing that didn't pass. We put a lot of effort into that, and it just wasn't meant to be. But we're excited today that we have this new opportunity in Kansas.
One of the things that I remember a lot of the Jackson County lead up to that vote was a lot around like community benefits agreements and things like that. Have you talked much about what a community benefits agreement might look like here in Kansas?
It's part of our agreement.
Okay.
We have a very robust community benefits agreement that'll benefit not only the metropolitan area, but really every community across the state of Kansas.
In like what way? Can you give me a little more detail?
That was Chiefs CEO and Chairman Clark Hunt talking to our reporter Charlie Keegan.